Hi you guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here. I am taking you guys along with my day today. I just got ready. I had breakfast this morning, which I filmed for you. This is kind of a what I eat in the day themed video. I always love to see what everyone else is eating. I think it's so nice for meal inspiration. These are some of my favorite videos on YouTube and on TikTok. I had a really yummy yogurt bowl for breakfast this morning. This has been a go-to for me lately. Hi Laszlo. My dog is in need of attention. I've been wanting something a bit more light in the mornings than oats, which is such a go-to for me. So I've been doing yogurt, sometimes Greek yogurt, sometimes coconut yogurt, stewed berries and granola and peanut butter, and it's just so delicious. Also recently I've been more on a gut health journey, and something that I've noticed, let me know if anybody else has experienced this. I used to drink oat milk in my coffee every day, like a good amount of oat milk. I would make myself an oat latte every morning. Just recently I've made the switch back to regular black coffee or Americanos, and my digestion has been so much better. It doesn't really make that much sense to me because I'll eat oats and that's obviously what's in oat milk, so I don't think it's oats that are aggravating me, but maybe all the fillers that are in typical oat milk that you buy at the store is doing something to my digestion. I want to start making my own oat milk again. I used to do that years ago and see if that helps me out, but I've been really enjoying the black coffee lately. You guys, tomorrow is a very exciting day. I'm closing on my house tomorrow. Closing has continued to get pushed back. I've kind of been taking you guys along with me in real time during the process, and just in the last month we've been having so many issues with the sellers of the property. That's been really frustrating, but they're officially moved out of the house and we are closing tomorrow, and I can't wait. It's actually Labor Day weekend this weekend, so it's a long weekend already. Tomorrow's Thursday and we're just taking a super long weekend to start getting things set up at the house. We are packing up some stuff today to take up there, but we're gonna hire movers to do a more general move of some of our furniture that we have here is going to go up there. Since we're going to be up there for the weekend, we want to take up some basics and tools. I have stuff for removing wallpaper because there's a lot of wallpaper in the house packed away, and maybe we'll get started on some projects this weekend. I'm definitely going to share the process on TikTok, and I'll probably also vlog, but TikTok's just a bit easier and more so in real time if you want to follow me over there. So this isn't really a moving vlog, but it's kind of prepping for it all and just taking some basics up there. I'm probably not going to get furniture moved in for at least another month because there's a good amount of work that needs to be done to the home, and it just makes sense to do that before settling in. I just got ready. I'm wearing a bodysuit, my boyfriend's pants, some Susie sandals. These are like the most comfy things in the world. And I have to go to the bank to get official checks for the final amount for my closing costs. They actually went up a lot because of the sellers, but it would have taken a lot longer to close if they didn't go up. Some work was supposed to be done to the home before closing. We had it all scheduled, all figured out, and then the sellers refused to have the work done. So what's happening is the bank is making me escrow 2 times the quote for the work, kind of as a security deposit for them to hold until we get the work done. So I'm having to put down a significant amount of extra money, and it's very frustrating. But the main thing that's been the issue, I'm sure you guys have heard about interest rates going up. My rate was actually locked before that all happened, and my rate lock actually expired yesterday, but they extended it for a couple days for us. The bank's actually been really nice to me this whole time, but that's the main reason why we didn't want to delay closing, because it would have affected our monthly mortgage payment by like $150 to $200 a month if we pushed it back any further. So obviously we didn't want to do that, and I'm just gonna stomach this little deposit that I'm gonna get back soon just to get this done and never have to talk to these sellers again. Let's go to the bank. For lunch, I am having a Cook Unity meal. I'm actually working with Cook Unity on this video, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. Cook Unity partners with culinary innovators and Michelin star chefs from across the US to bring you an at-home dining experience that you can't find anywhere else. They offer healthy, balanced, and nutritious meals with fresh seasonal produce, prioritizing whole foods and local suppliers. I love how convenient these have been for while I'm working from home. It's so easy for me. All you have to do is pop them in the microwave or oven and they're ready super quickly. And every meal I've had has been so yummy. Today for lunch, I'm having the chicken patties with sweet potatoes by Chef Raimundo Agrazal. I love all of the sauces that come with Cook Unity meals. They're made so well and they can make a really simple, healthy meal like this taste so good. Through a weekly subscription with Cook Unity, you can select from a robust and ever-changing menu of handcrafted meals. And I love this subscription because it's super flexible. You can pause, skip weeks, or cancel at any time. If you want to give it a try, you can go to cookunity.com/Kaylee or click the link in my description and use my code Kaylee50 to get 50% off your first order of Cook Unity meals to try them out for yourself. And thanks to Cook Unity for partnering with me on this video. Here are some super boring examples of stuff that we're bringing up there right now. Like I said, just basic cooking stuff, some cutting boards, we have some extra silverware, camping mugs, a lot of different cleaning supplies, water filter, cold brew maker for us, regular coffee maker, some supplies for removing wallpaper because there's a lot of wallpaper in the house, measuring tape, hand soaps, lotion, tarps and goggles. We have all of our camping stuff already in the car too. We have a really nice blow-up mattress for car camping, so we're just gonna take that. We'll need to pack all of Laszlo's food and some toys for him and a personal bag for me and Siggy. We want to relax and enjoy it a bit, but also get started on some projects. Maybe we'll do some hiking or something while we're up there. So I think our personal bags are going to be really light, especially because the car is going to be pretty full. And we need to take some air purifiers up there. There's actually a mold situation in the house that's getting remediated super soon. It's in the attic and crawl space, but I still want to have the purifiers running while we're there because we just had an issue in our apartment with mold in our AC unit and I was super sick for like 3 weeks and I'm finally better and we finally got rid of it. So I just don't want to go back to that place. So I want to make sure we take the air purifiers up there until the remediation happens. I feel like I'm minorly failing this video because I'm not cooking any like fun, inspiring, elaborate meals, but I think life is really like that sometimes. And it's definitely a more hectic time in life. I am having dinner alone tonight, so I am just having some fried rice with chicken and pineapple and chili garlic sauce and some other veggies. It's delicious. I did think now while I'm eating would be a decent time to kind of talk about diet because I've gotten so many questions about this lately. I'm kind of surprised I'm still getting questions about it because I feel like I haven't called myself vegan online for a few years, but I still get questions every day on if I'm still vegan, why I'm not, how I'm feeling. So I thought I would talk about it in this video a little bit. I've been slowly incorporating animal products back into my diet for a few years now. It started with just eggs. I found myself really craving eggs, so I decided to give it a try. I was vegan for a few years, vegetarian before that for a little while, and growing up, I never really ate any sort of red meat. I honestly didn't even like eggs that much as a kid. I feel like I've always been very aware of how animal products are made. I never did this, but growing up, a lot of my friends and kids I went to school with would raise animals for slaughter and sell them at the fair for meat. I just remember always finding that really emotionally draining on me. I've always loved animals so much. In more recent years, I've more so come to the conclusion that I need to be healthy too, and I know for a lot of vegans that's super controversial. I really thought I was getting all of my nutrients on a vegan diet. I think I planned out my meals, and for a while I did feel good when I was vegan. It sort of solved a lot of problems that I had with IBS at the time. My skin became really dull. I was much skinnier with like not much muscle mass. I still don't have a lot of muscle mass, but I do have a more athletic build and body type. People in my family are quite athletic, and intuitively I believe that my body is meant to have animal protein. I definitely still eat vegetables and a lot of vegetarian or vegan meals, but I try to have some form of animal protein every day. But also with me not being vegan anymore, just a huge weight off my shoulders, which again I think to a lot of vegans this could come off as selfish, but I truly don't think about what I'm gonna eat much at all anymore. I just eat what I feel like my body needs at the time, whatever I want at the time, and I really don't have stress around food. And when I was vegan, I would never admit that I had stress around food. It was definitely something I really enjoyed. I learned so much more about cooking when I was vegan, and just so many different types of food I tried when I was vegan, and I think it really opened my eyes to a love for food. But I really can't deny, especially looking back now, that everyday life was much harder when I was vegan. A few years in, I still haven't had a steak or a burger. Doesn't mean I never will have those things, but I mainly get my protein from eggs, fish, and chicken. That's what's working for me at the moment. I have so much more energy. My skin is so much better. My hair is not falling out. Like, oh my god, my hair's gotten so long, and this is from having it bleached and then colored red after dyeing it black for years and years and years. My nails aren't breaking off. I feel like my skin's actually quite glowy rather than like gray and dull. I know that can sound kind of vain and a selfish reason for diet, but I think those things really reflect your inward health. It is interesting thinking about the future, because one of my big dreams when I'm older, probably much older, is to live on a farm and have farm animals, not to sell for meat. I would love for them to serve other purposes and uses without harming them and let them live their best life. But I'd be very curious to see how my views on diet would change then if I had farm animals and chickens. Like, I would like to get chickens in the future, and I can definitely see myself having a hard time eating chicken if I had my own chickens. So I don't know, it's all definitely a very vulnerable topic. I think I didn't talk about it for a long time because I wasn't so sure how I even felt about it, and I don't think I felt secure enough to put it out there and deal with all of the criticism and called immoral and unethical and everything from the vegan community, and all of my own guilt that I initially felt from starting to consume animal products again. But now I'm definitely in a good place. Something that I think helped to shift my perspective in a bit of an unexpected, strange way was watching the show Alone. My boyfriend Siggy and I got really into watching that, and it's basically people alone in the wilderness, and they only have a few things and they have to hunt for their food, and it's all on camera. And seeing how respectful all of those people were of the land, any animals that they were able to catch to consume, and being able to see it all through their lens was really interesting. As growing up, I also definitely had a really negative outlook on hunting, because where I grew up, hunting is such a sport. Sometimes people would eat the meat, especially like deer meat. A lot of people did it for fun, and showing what you killed every season as a sort of a trophy was such a thing, and I think I had a really negative outlook on it. I think some people actually can be really healthy and do really well being vegan, but I don't think my body is the one. I think I finally realized it's okay to put me first in terms of health, and I feel comfortable enough with that now to not really worry about what others think about how I'm eating and feeling my body. Yeah, that's that conversation. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below if you've recently transitioned out of veganism or being a vegetarian. I feel like a lot of people have in recent years, and I just think it's a super interesting topic.